right, we're gonna get going. We'll start the meeting. If you can all join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okey-doke. So, we do have one executive session on the agenda. Is there any need for another?
Is it personnel? What is it?
Two personnel.
Two personnel?
Yep.
Any other need to amend the agenda in any other way, shape, or form? Then can I please have a
So
motion to adopt?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 So we adopt the agenda in its original. All right, so we have Select Board minutes of July 15th, Liquor Board minutes of July 15th, and Select Board minutes of July 22nd. Did anyone see any need for corrections?
22nd. It
Yes.
shows me as present and absent, and I was absent.
He wasn't here.
No, yeah, you
Listed
can't,
as both.
can't be
so
both.
I would scratch one of them.
Yep. Okay.
Mark, I just thought you were that kind of special.
Yeah. And special.
Different
kind of
Don't
special.
get us going.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got me down as present too.
Yeah.
I was definitely not present.
See there, I got you to read it.
You did.
Well, what night did you call in?
The 15th.
15th.
I called in for the
22nd was the
That
Carolyn
was a
Coda.
special
It
one.
was the bridge. Yep.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
We'll forgive you.
No.
Take full blame for that.
Does, so, does everyone feel that the meeting minutes with Carolyn Coda covers everything? It is pretty extensive, so I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure no one had anything else that they wanted to add. And anything else about, the library update? I mean, that's kind of been an ongoing situation. Does anybody feel like there's anything else that should be in there that's not? That might be, helpful to have later on. You good? Okay, all right,
At this point.
so that's it? Okay. All right, town manager's report.
Dolores and I have hired a bookkeeper who will be starting next Monday.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. In the interim here, Dolores and I have our checks and balances are figured out so that auditors won't be questioning what happened in this interim period. We're both signing off on things so that we have the checks and balances.
Okay.
And show it, because I'm entering payables, so I can't be the one to approve payables by entering them, so.
Yeah.
We're both signing them as
Yep.
having validated them. Chief Menino, Corporal Suya, and I met with the AMIA team to go over our contract, answered questions that AMIA had. We actually had a really good, positive conversation with them.
Good.
We've had the kickoff meeting and a second meeting already for the 5-year local hazard mitigation plan renewal. Right now, the team is working on getting community engagement with both online and in-person surveys that we're asking community members to fill out to get the community's input on what they feel the hazards are in town. Copies of the surveys can be found at McClure Library and here. I'm gonna make sure that they're set up for primary voting next week so people can grab them if they wish to. Tax bills went out as of July 22nd. If you have not received one, please reach out to the town clerk's office for a copy. We did have somebody call today. They just received it today, even though it was mailed on the 22nd. So mail, please do not rely on the mail for payments, especially that third quarter, that third
Yikes,
payment
okay.
this year. We had a water bill that was mailed to us. I think it was July 18th was the postmark. We got it today in the mail. So I've had a couple of instances with my home mail with things taking much longer. Please do not rely on the mail to get anything to us on time. We have the Dropbox and we have the portal online
Yeah, no, that's
on our website now for payments.
Did Lisa mention to you that there was more than a couple that didn't have current use on them? The state didn't get that information to the town?
We're finding that out, and there's been a couple of other
Gonna have to reissue.
quirks that have come through that we're working with. I've talked to a couple of them, and we're finding that a lot of people that used to file homestead for some reason didn't last year. You can still file homestead, you'll get a penalty up until October 15th, so we're highly encouraging those that didn't file their homestead to file it now, even with the penalty. It's still worth it in the majority of cases to,
Yeah, just encourage us to get those out as soon as possible, because even though the state dropped the ball, that should have been done.
yeah, we don't have, Lisa comes in tomorrow, so we'll hopefully have some updated corrections that will be able to go out tomorrow. Dolores and I have the directions on how to do revised bills, so we're working our way through them, but we haven't had any come through yet.
And the homesteads could be from these people using like these free tax software that don't have the updated requirements for each state.
Okay.
So our state forms, if you look, if somebody didn't file their homestead declaration and wants to, it's called an HS-122. And those are the ones that really need to be filed, because we've had a couple people come in and they said that their taxes went up a lot. Well, we looked, and last year they filed homestead, this year they didn't, and they didn't have their state payment from their homestead declaration, so there was a $3,000 difference in one person's case. So I'm highly suggesting people double check your tax bills, make sure that your homestead declaration does get filed, and if you have current use issues, please let Lisa know.
What's the deadline? October what?
October 15th.
And what's the penalty?
The state figures that penalty.
It's a percentage, isn't it?
It's supposed to be a percentage, but I don't know what the percentage, so I don't want to say.
Does the penalty start like from April 15th? When you should have filed?
I think so, until you file it, so it's a compounded,
Yeah, okay.
it's one of those formulas that I could
Yeah, no, that's
probably
fine.
figure out,
I
but
didn't know,
don't.
I thought the town did it, so that's.
No, the town doesn't, so the state pretty much submits to us what the homestead should have been, what the penalty is, and says, now print out a new tax bill and get it to your taxpayer.
Okay.
So then we just redo that tax bill, put a new copy in our vault book, and mail a copy to the homeowner with a note.
Okay.
If people have questions, they can contact me. I can answer a lot of them. If they're complex, I definitely, Lisa on Thursdays from 9:30 to 1 is the best
Okay.
availability for complex issues on tax bills. Pittsford Day was a very successful event this year. Aaron Audette Band and Satin and Steel were both great performances. And we were also able to put out sign-up sheets for volunteers for the rec department and for Pittsford Day Planning Committee. And we also started the capital campaign for the rec department's tennis and pickleball court remodeling. And we started selling the ducks for the duck derby as part of that at Pittsford Day. It was a pretty steady flow of traffic from a half hour before it was officially started right through. It quieted down a little bit at 5:30, about 5:30, and then it picked back up for Satin and Steel and the fireworks at the end of the day.
And the only suggestion I heard from a couple people is that probably we should put more information on the website about who's there, what food trucks are there, when they're serving to.
We had
for next year,
Yeah,
because
no,
a
and
lot
we-
of people didn't.
We're aware of that. Actually, the Pittsford Day Committee and I were all discussing that. We had a large amount of cancellations at the last minute this year. As we were trying to set the schedule and let people know, it was very fluid right up until 2 hours before Pittsford Day on who was gonna show up.
That's too bad.
And it was a struggle.
Yeah.
So it is definitely on our radar
No,
to
I
have
just
a
think
better
The rec director should look into making sure
schedule
that's
of
on.
events.
Yep.
So that was on me this year because I was the one that was trying to do
No,
the schedule.
the rec director should be involved with making sure that's that, not you. So.
We have a whole committee, there's 8 of us.
Yeah.
I think there's 8 of us. But we have noted that, and we've noted a couple of other changes, like we know we need
That was the
to
only thing I heard. Everything else was great.
have parking signs so people park down by the tennis courts instead of going up the roadway too, is the other thing. People don't realize that is full parking out in there. The Planning Commission is still working on the town plan and has another meeting scheduled for August 27th. If anyone wants to come share their input during the process of the town plan, they're probably about 75 to 80% of the way through the first draft of the new town plan. I submitted several grants to close them out. One was that municipal planning grant for the zoning regulation drafts. One was the quarterly COPS grant closeout. And another one was linked to police highway safety, monthly grant that we do. And we have several other grants we'll be closing out this quarter. I've double checked with Chad on a couple of highway ones that will be coming up. Primary elections, like I said, will be taking place Tuesday here from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then I will be at McClure Library Saturday, August 15th, starting at 10 a.m. if anyone has community concerns they would like to bring to me.
All right, thanks, Ann. Anyone have any questions for Ann? No? All right, any select board member remarks?
Dollar General lights. Well, listen,
I
we
know.
got, there's,
I know.
it's in the permit, they're not supposed to be leaving their property.
And I have-
It needs to be fixed.
And I have gone right
I'm
up
not-
through. I just learned that they have a new regional, I learned on Saturday, actually, at Pittsford Day, because somebody came up to me and said, hey, I met the new regional person for Dollar General. I'm like, really? So I will get that information for the new regional director and reach out to them.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna look into having an attorney write a letter. Wasn't that at one of our other meetings, or am I wrong, Tom?
Yeah, I think we discussed.
I think we did.
Oh, I
We
think
discussed
we were supposed to
the-
send
the
a letter.
next
We're
step
gonna,
would
yeah,
be
'cause
to
this
Send a letter,
is ridiculous.
that they're in
I think we
violation
should.
of their Act
I
250
think it should
permit.
come from our
It was the
attorney.
lights
Yeah.
and the
Okay.
landscaping
Yep,
too.
I think that
Yeah.
needs to
And
be done.
landscaping
I know the
both.
landscaping has
Little
been,
bit better
every
on
once in a while they
landscaping,
clean it up, but then it's, yeah.
But then it goes to
Lights
garbage.
has been from the beginning. Oh, that's
Yeah.
gotta get.
They don't
done.
weed anything,
And
that
it's
they mow and
simple
that's it.
fix, put a guard on them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's
I
nothing,
know.
yeah. I mean, I guess, well, you know, you got all this Act 250 stuff, and they got all these regulations, and they got all this stuff, but then when you have a problem,
Nothing happens.
nothing happens. So
Exactly.
why have all these regulations if you aren't gonna do anything? You know?
If, I think
Why
both
have
of
all
those
these
Well, have the
things,
regulations begin by.
I think those are part of the Act 250. And if
They are.
you refer it to the Act 250 conformance personnel, they could be fined if they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
do it. So that may would be a step we look into.
In 2032, they might find them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah.
I think we
The
should
lights
send
will
a
burn
letter
out
from
by
our
then.
attorney.
Yeah, I think that should be the next step is a letter from
Formal
our
letter.
attorney.
Absolutely, and I think we talked about that before, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know I sent them one with all of the Act 250 permit and all of the
Now,
violations.
have our attorney write one, let's get this,
Okay.
ice this.
Yeah.
Because a year ago, this was supposed to be fixed, we were told, and they never did.
For this round.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
How many rounds previous?
Previous, oh, I know,
A
yeah,
year.
Multiple.
yeah,
Yep.
since it's been put up.
Mhm.
And it's not like we're just asking them to comply with what they agreed to.
Yep.
All right, anything else? All right, any public comment?
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Caitlin Hill. I'm one of the Pittsford School Board members. In regards to the last meeting, I just wanted to give folks a little update. We are working on coming up with an updated request. I apologize. In regards to the Burdett Fund
Yeah.
and with what was found at Lothrop, and I have been talking to Lori, our board chair, and she will have that come the next meeting on the 19th. She is hoping to have
It's fine.
a little bit put together for you guys beforehand,
Okay,
but in full on the 19th.
okay. All right.
Has there been more additional developments down there? Resulting in extra costs that you know of?
I'm not sure if the
Asbestos.
Well, we should have known they were gonna find that in that building.
I'm not sure of the extra costs as of yet. I do know that they're working on, we're thinking of up to, 250,000 as a request.
the same as it was before.
What was the number? I'm sorry. Say that
Up to 200.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
again. No, he's fine.
Got your hands full.
So, okay, so by the next meeting though, Lori will have a packet, or we'll
Yes.
have it before? Will we have it?
She'll have it in full come the
Okay.
19th, as far as I'm aware, but she is working on getting a little bit to beforehand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
we like to see it beforehand.
Yeah, the more the
We
better.
don't act
then,
on it that
'cause-
same night when you get it. I wanna see something
Yes.
prior.
I know, it's, as you
It's-
could, it's hard to read
yeah.
something that, I mean, the last packet we had was like this, no one was gonna read that, like,
No.
here in the meeting, so.
I got it.
Totally
It's not like you're asking for $250 either.
Read it
so.
again?
I got it right here if someone wants to read it.
Yeah, it's big.
Big,
Yeah.
yeah, no, we definitely would have to have the whole thing before we
Yeah.
can review,
Okay.
so.
Perfect.
The
I
sooner
will-
the better.
So yeah, just let her know the sooner she can get it to us before the meeting, so we have at least a handful of days would be great to be able to read it before the meeting, you know?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Cool, thanks. And then I did see, so, I keep calling it 955, whatever the ed bill, I forget what the act number is attached to it. Is it 170? No,
73. Act 73.
73?
The merger.
Yeah, so the most current ed bill, whatever the act number is that it got,
Yeah.
I still call it 955. Anyway,
It's been 181. It's been.
I know, so that's, and I did just see online that the board is it the board that's soliciting input?
So it's all school boards everywhere.
But I mean specifically, where can people, RNESU, I saw that somewhere, like specifically for RNESU though, to respond to how we would want our district to kind of.
Yes,
be
one
involved in
thing that I have heard that some folks are still confused on is about the merger itself. So the state, they're gonna force mergers either way, and they want the towns to vote in good faith for it, basically.
Yep.
So they want us to, we're still trying to figure out who we want to merge with. But there is grant money for towns that voluntarily in good faith merge.
Yep, okay.
And
And just to clarify, because some people don't understand, the merging is at the governance structure. It's not necessarily merging buildings. So, because I know a lot of people are concerned, that just means there's gonna be a whole bunch of schools closed.
Yep.
It's just merging governance.
yes, because they're trying to minimize.
Admin?
Bureaucratic overhead,
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they were supposed to do the last time.
the dead weight.
But yes,
Top heavy
it-
part.
either way, Vermont is still merging.
Yeah,
Whether towns decide to vote for it or not,
yep,
we're merging, and that's at the state level. If we vote for it in good faith, there is a grant of 50 million that's getting dispersed to the towns that vote for it. If we don't vote for it and we do merge, we don't get it.
yeah, there's a financial, and
50
there's a
million
there's a
laying
financial
around.
incentive to merge.
Where
I
they
mean,
got this
there's,
money?
it's the carrot approach, right, as they
Get it
say.
from Tom.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. It's almost bedtime.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We're all
Meltdown
parents.
time.
We've been there.
Banged his
Well,
head
been
on the
there.
chair.
Yeah, he's been
probably
doing that a
didn't
lot
help.
lately.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, no, I won't
Thank
keep
you.
asking you questions about that, but I just wanted to make sure, because I just saw it, and I wasn't really paying attention, but I just seen it on my Facebook feed, so I just wanted to make sure other people were aware that there is a survey or something out there that people can respond to, so I think they can just go on the RNESU's Facebook page. It's maybe even on
I
the,
believe
or
it's there, yeah. It
OVUU's.
would be in the portal.
Okay, yeah.
So the grant money is available for towns who study school mergers, or
Do a school merger.
No, do a merger.
No, to do,
Right.
but there
Do
is,
a merger,
there
we
also,
give you money.
there also is,
Give you our money.
well,
Yeah.
there is
Give you
technically
money
money out
Give
there
us some of our
too
money
for
back.
the discussion of the merger, because there's like basically salaried positions, right? What are those people called? There's like they're mediators or something. Is there another term they're using?
They're hoping in good faith
Yeah.
that we vote for it.
Yeah.
And then we would be able to
Yeah.
tap into that. It's a set amount, I think, per district that, whoever we do decide to merge with, say like, they are more vast than we are.
Yeah.
So we could potentially get a little more from my understanding,
Mm-hmm.
because they're larger.
Okay. All right, yeah.
They're just looking for smaller districts, but with more
Okay.
students, basically.
Well, thank you. I think,
Yeah.
though, it's good that the school board meetings are always on Zoom, so hopefully people are paying attention. And then anytime you or any of our other reps have a chance to come here, it'd be awesome.
nice.
We'd
Yeah,
certainly
yeah.
appreciate the
Please
updates if
do.
you're able
Yeah.
to, make it. It'd
absolutely.
be great. I think that'd be just, it'd be good because a lot of people watch these
Oh, yeah.
meetings after the fact, so it would
Yeah.
get more information out there too.
Yeah,
So,
perfect.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Well, thank you, Caitlin.
Thank you, guys.
Kayla.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Luck.
I know. Any other public comment? Anybody on Zoom have any comments? Okay. Good night.
Good night.
All right, so we had one old business. This is the Plains Road driveway concerns. And again, I was out of town for a few days, but driving here, I noticed there's a lot of, let me just, I won't tell, let me know what the updates are.
So Jackson's called me today, Pam did specifically, and she said she was upset with the board's decision to not pay for the resealing
Okay.
of her entire driveway, but she's not gonna pursue it further, she's gonna move on.
Okay.
She's just upset that it wasn't fixed to her satisfaction. So I talked to her, and then Jansen's called me 20 minutes later and said that they were upset that it took us so long to try to get there to fix their minor, like we were gonna seal their gap, and then we were gonna tamp
The
it
driveway
so
in the
that
road?
matches, in the seam in their driveway.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And we just hadn't got there. We've been short-staffed, and then weather has been here and
Yeah.
there. So on the good days, we just hadn't got there yet. They had their driveway fixed today by somebody else, and they would like to be reimbursed for some of the cost. It was $300. And I asked them if they had an invoice or anything, and they said the person that does it doesn't deal with paper invoicing. So.
Well, that's, we can't,
So
yeah, that's
I
not
told
a-
them I would bring it to the meeting, because I was bringing Jackson's, and
thank
it's
you.
still the Plains Road driveway concerns.
Okay.
I did talk to Miro's Monday night and let them know that their driveway is being repaired by Wilkes and what's happening. And they had some questions about their lawn, which I did answer. And they are satisfied with what's happening there.
So it did look like again, driving here, it looked like there was 3 of the driveways looked like they're freshly sealed, but did those people do them on their own then, you're saying? That wasn't, okay.
Jackson's was done today, and the other one was
Jansen's.
done a couple, 3 days ago, last week.
Yeah.
Oh, no, was there a third? I thought I saw 3, but maybe
two-
it was
At least
just 2.
two I saw.
Okay.
And McEwen's, I've talked to them several times about their lawn. Tom Markowski keeps telling me he is going to come and fix it. He has not yet, so that's, I think, the only other outstanding issue
Yeah,
we have
okay.
currently is,
We still owe them any money at all? No?
I don't believe so.
But so they still need to put more topsoil down?
Topsoil,
and
so.
reseed it?
And reseed McEwen's, yes, because it was put on hard.
McEwen's needs to be
Hard,
done, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And Tom has walked it with me, we've talked about it. I've seen him 2 or 3 times since, and he just has not done it yet.
All right.
Mrs. Jackson spoke to me too today. So, and I told her I'd relay. Ann was very short with her summary. I spoke with her for 10 minutes, or she spoke
Okay.
to me. Completely discouraged with the board's decision, completely discouraged with the work that was done on the road. Thought that we should pay for the driveway to be resealed and redone. Didn't think we followed up in good fashion,
Okay.
which I think we did listen, so, and which
Sure.
I did tell her, I thought we did listen, and we did go see, and she did say that. But she was very distraught about it and said she's not gonna pursue it anymore, but she thought that, I think the word was shame on Markowski's and shame on the board,
Okay.
is what I was supposed to pass along. So, and it does look like they've resealed, and we did fix that crack on that driveway, if it was fixed, or they had someone come before we did it.
So
I just wanna clarify
Chad
the other
last
one.
fall
Yeah.
on Jackson's had sealed the
And
crack.
They did that, yep. We saw that. That was.
We did
Tom,
that,
That
yeah.
was,
That was
the
fine.
crack was sealed, yeah.
Yeah, no,
But what
Chad
about
did
this
that.
other one that said wasn't? He didn't do that one?
So we did Jackson's the last warm day last fall, and then Chad had told me he would do Jansen's and McEwen's, and then we were all talked to this spring, and it had been raining and it hadn't been warm enough, and then Wilkes came and walked it with me, and Wilkes is like, instead of just putting the ceiling down, you should probably heat up the tar because they have that little bit of a gap,
Right.
and just tamp it with a tamper down as you're heating it and go slow and do it. And I said, okay. And Chad was going to do it. And then, so Chad and I have talked, and that was within the less than a month, because it was less than a month
Okay,
ago.
so this wasn't something that we said to do last fall and didn't get done then?
Jansen's, the ceiling, they called us, and it had turned too cold because that was in November.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
told them you're gonna have to wait until
Yeah.
spring when it warms up, and it just didn't get
So
done.
did we wait for them, the paving company, to come tell us that before Chad did it, or was it on our agenda to do it, those two seals?
Those two seals was not on our agenda until
Okay.
after I talked to
We
Wilkes.
just did Jackson's?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it sounds to me like we tried to follow it on those by waiting for the paving company?
Yep.
So, yep, so anyway, that was what she asked me to pass along.
And I am very sorry she's upset. I know we did listen, and I do understand that we didn't act entirely the way they would have liked it to have done.
I would like to point out that the board did go look at the situation. We tried to get them
More than
back in
once.
here.
Well,
Yep,
say it was
more
more
than
than
Yeah,
once.
we were there twice.
I know it
Right.
wasn't to their satisfaction. I think the crack was sealed. I think it's a difficult situation because they had just redone their driveway, so they're
Yeah.
gonna have an
Yeah.
off color. I think Tom has stated this before, right, Tom? You know, we can't do
Yeah,
the whole
I mean,
driveway.
No, you're setting a precedence if you do.
And,
Right.
Well, yeah.
I mean.
well, and also I think we have an obligation to all the taxpayers in town to do it correctly. And I honestly think that, we have to set some kind of parameters if we do, road work again on how we handle the driveways and make sure it's clear. Because
Yeah,
the follow-up,
I
I
think
think,
that's
on
a good idea.
the people we hired, I don't believe was as good as it should have been.
I agree.
And I think we can probably all agree on that.
Yeah.
Well, and I think our person who was in charge, who's no longer here,
Yeah,
was not paying much attention to what was going on when it was being done. I mean, the person in charge should have said, you know, you cut this here, you do this, not just,
Dave, I'll agree with you on that, but I can't turn around and point a finger at someone that's not here. I think we gotta take
oh, no,
responsibility. Yeah.
but I'm saying it's, you know, it isn't all just us.
Yeah.
It's been
I know, and
from the beginning.
and it's too bad that we have to have some of this dissatisfied, but
Yeah.
I believe we tried to remedy it the best we could. I'm sorry it wasn't to their specs, but we
Yeah,
have
and-
to think of all taxpayers, and all taxpayers don't want to pay for a whole driveway.
And
Yeah.
I will say this, we did hire an engineering firm, and that is their job, is to watch the contractor and make sure they're doing the job to specs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
there was an on-site engineer almost every single day of the project.
Oh, that's good to know. I did not know that.
oh, yeah, they have to.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
That way,
where-
it doesn't tie myself or Chad or whoever down to a project and solely to that project.
Who's the
Who was
engineer?
this engineer?
Our representative from Otter Creek was there. That way, they get the as-built drawings, so they know the depth of it, they do the measurements. They make sure they're using the right backfill materials, or make sure they're using the correct materials in the ground, as in correct pipe, correct manholes.
So the cuts of the existing driveways, they were specified before the job started. This is the one thing I didn't
If
agree
you look in
with.
your pre-bid documents, or any of that stuff, it would say to saw cut the driveways.
It says saw cut it, but do they specify where and how? Because they weren't cut.
Without looking back through them, I can't 100% say,
Back
but
on the
usually
plan.
those documents are so thick, you know, spend a day reading them. They would specify, you cut within X amount of feet, because you're doing, however wide a trench you need, so you've got to cut wide enough for that. Unless there's a lateral in there, it's just for your trench to go down through, so the width of the trench box and then some, which there are actual measurements, mine aren't overly accurate.
So, excellent point, and thank you for making that comment on that. And I think we should pull that contract out from that engineer, and I think we should review what they were supposed to do there. If that was their responsibility to make sure that pavement was cut
Yeah.
and done properly, then we have to go back on them.
That means a saw cut,
Yeah,
not an
cut,
excavator
not
cut.
a pop, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think we need to look at this, excellent point, and I know we're backtracking a little bit here, but I think it's the right thing to do for them, to check our.
I agree.
To check our agreement,
Oh,
and see where the responsibility lands us. I can't
screwed
believe this
up.
hasn't come up before, but thank you for bringing it
Yeah, I
up.
know.
Well, yeah,
There should be an industry standard to the flare on the driveways too.
Well, there's pre-project measurements, so they would have put them back to that spec.
Okay.
Some of the confusion
important.
did come because of us trying to save some funds on the project and, going and hiring the paving company instead of going through the contractor. So that might be where a little confusion lies, but there were measurements done of the driveways prior to the project, because the engineering firm has to go out and, get all of this information before we can do this.
But Sean, you wouldn't disagree that the engineering, if they're overseeing it, it should be done to what the specs are.
100%.
So there's our answer right
And
there.
The only thing I will give them a slight bit of leeway, because I've worked with this engineering firm quite a bit, is they weren't on site every second of the project.
Can't be.
They were there daily. Well, exactly. So some of these items may have happened when they weren't there.
Okay.
Point taken,
But
but
they
they should
followed-
also go back and look and see what happened and be able to address, I think we need to address this, because
Yeah.
if there's something that's been missed by the engineering, then we definitely have to follow up.
Right,
And
because
if not,
regardless of whether they were there or not, they were hired to, we paid them to make
Administer.
sure things were done right.
And
And if that means,
at the very least, if it's not specified in the contract, going forward, we need.
Oh,
to make sure
absolutely.
we've done
make
that.
sure that it is, absolutely.
Because that type of repair is a very normal repair, because all of these driveways on the opposite side of the road had those repairs when they did the water line in 2009, so.
could we pull that contract so we can all see it at next meeting, and then we can determine, or take a look at it, Ann, and see if you can find that verbiage? I'd like to see it,
Yeah.
what was written there.
Yeah,
Thanks, Sean.
I know, thank you for that. That's a
Very good, very
piece that
good.
we didn't,
Yeah.
take into consideration, so that's good to look into that. Thank you. All right, anything else on that topic? All right, let's move on to new business. Brian and Jill Nolan Road name change request, Conway Hill to Cedar Hill to,
So-
now I see yet a third
So,
name.
when Jill Nolan came in, to the town offices, she asked me about changing Conway Hill to Cedar Hill, and I said, my only concern with that is we already have a Cedar Lane in town, and I don't know if people are going to be confused. Brian and Jill have bought all three properties that make up Conway Hill, and they said they didn't really want it to be Conway Hill anymore, so she went back
Where's
to
that?
Brian. It's right
Up the
by.
hill, coming up to the bridge, top of the hill, just before the Snorkel Station.
Oh,
on that.
Driveway.
It's
Yeah,
a
little
steep,
driveway.
steep
Settlement
little
up in there,
driveway.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's, has two houses there, and then there's
Then
the
the big
yellow
house.
house at the bottom.
Right,
Yeah.
the big
Um,
house.
So she had a chance to talk to Brian about it, called and left me this voicemail yesterday that because Cedar Lane is so close, Cedar Hill is close to Cedar Lane, they'd like to change it to Black Walnut Way.
Okay.
So is it a private road?
Conway's lived there for forever.
It is private
It's a
road.
private
It's a
road.
private road,
private
yeah,
road.
We don't maintain it or
We
do
don't
anything.
maintain it, we don't do anything.
never has.
So they can call it whatever they want, right?
Well,
Technically,
911 is
No, it's
supposed
the
to.
911.
Tech-
Well, they're, but, yeah, but,
Technically, any name, road naming
Yeah.
has to be approved by the select board according to our road
yeah.
naming
okay,
policy.
all right.
That is their road, right?
It's their road, yeah.
It is their road, they own
Private
everything
road.
on
So
it.
they
and
can
around
make
it.
a request to us for that. The only thing they're gonna have to do is pay for the sign.
Yep.
Because a private road, we can approve I went through this once with Jeff and I gave up on it because it took him so long.
Yeah.
But, we can do that, you just gotta pay for the sign.
Yeah.
Is this confusing in any kind of safety way?
I mean,
Because it's gonna,
somewhat similar to Blackberry Lane, but it is different. I mean,
I just mean even changing the name of the road to begin with, if people have known it as a certain way for so long.
you go back to like when they came out with E911, Oxbow Road used to be River Road.
Yep.
So it's been done before. I mean, no name streets now, Pat, or Toronzo, and then Pat Lee was the
Yeah.
other no name street.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, Kendall Hill used to be the truck route.
Driver, yeah, they changed them. Doesn't
They
matter.
changed them. Well, I guess my question is, why was it called Conway Hill, and is there a historical
Because
reason
They were all
for it?
Conways
they
lived
are all
there.
Conways
Oh,
owned
that's-
it.
They were
Okay.
all Conways.
They're all Conways.
So do the Conways have a problem with it being changed?
They're all
Well, they
gone
just
now.
passed,
They're
the
all
last one
gone?
just passed,
Pretty much.
that lived in that
Okay,
spot.
okay, I'm just, you
So
know,
not on the road, yeah. I mean,
Historical
I had Channing
standpoint.
Lane and I was gonna change it, I just gave up because Jeff was taking too long to do it.
Don't they still
so.
own the house though, even
No.
though, they
All
sold?
three
All three
houses
houses
are
sold.
now deeded to Brian and
Nolans.
Jill Nolan.
Okay.
They own all
I guess,
three.
yeah, you said that already, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Pay attention.
I just got back from vacation, my brain is not on all the way.
so now
it's-
who is responsible for telling 911 that we've changed the name of that road?
So right now, I'm still your E911 coordinator, so I let Tyler at E911 know that we're
Okay,
making this
I'm
new
just-
change.
Yeah, whether,
Because they have to change everything at, like the ambulance and the police too, don't they?
So,
Well, that's- so I know,
what
so-
happens is, okay, if you guys approve it, I call Jill, let her know it's been approved. She has to pay for the
Sign.
new sign to be put. Then I send the information to E911 electronically, and then I have to submit letters to the post office and to Nolan's, and I think to emergency services in town, and let them know that this change has taken place. The numbers will stay the same, it'll be just like the
Just different name.
45, 65, and
One last question, I thought this fell under the purvey of the zoning administrator before it comes to the board, usually. Is that how it is? Because that's how I did it. I went about
E911 had been, yes.
Yeah,
We
okay.
haven't got Scott any training yet.
it. No problem, I
So-
just was asking for future knowledge.
For future knowledge, Scott will be here to present it. I've
Gotcha.
started working
Just
with
wanna make
Tyler
sure.
to try to make that transition. We're just not quite there yet. I gave Scott a heap of stuff to do when he first came.
Are we ready for a motion?
I guess, with two people involved in the fire department here, again, just the safety
Yeah.
piece. That's
No
my only
problem with it.
concern, but if
As
that's
long as it's
not,
marked,
As
everybody
of-
will know it.
Yeah.
As of right now, those houses are vacant, not habitable, and will not be habitated for quite a while.
okay.
Oh.
I just, anybody responding to any kind of emergency, it just changed, okay. As long as there's not a safety issue, I have no problem with it.
If we ask for a cross street, dispatch can give you better directions.
Okay,
Yeah.
all
If I pay
right.
attention on it.
I'd like to make a motion that
Okay.
we approve the changing from Conway Hill? Is that what it
Conway
was?
Hill.
Conway Hill to Black Walnut Way.
Do we have that right? Okay. Do we have a second?
Second it.
Any further discussion, questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so, next order of business. VTel wireless grievance request for submittal to PVR.
Okay, so, we received this grievance request. PVR this year has taken over all of the telecommunications and everything as far as giving the values and doing it. So in order for this to not have to go to the V.S.A. and skip that, the PVR came up with this stipulation regarding appeal to Board of Civil Authority. And according to PVR, Select Board Chair has to sign it. That way, we don't have to hold a V.S.A. meeting just for somebody to sign this, and then it turns around and VTel Wireless has to pay the fee and have PVR listen to their, hearing. So it bypasses us completely because Lisa had no authority over the valuation of that telecommunications. We were given the values by the state, so now the state is the one that has to hold the hearing for the appeal of that dollar amount.
Okay, so it doesn't, doesn't even make sense for it to come to the Board of Civil Authority is
No,
what you're
because-
saying.
Because Lisa had no control over the.
Okay, all right, no, I get it.
And
I
there
just-
is a letter in here, or an email going back and forth, with Jill Remrick from Property Valuation and Review. And it says, "Thank you for your continued patience as we navigate together the implementation of the new communications property treatment under Act 145 of 2024. Many of you gotten stipulation agreements from appellants and have questions. A reminder that the stipulation agreement is a voluntary mutual agreement between the town and appellant to expedite the V.S.A. appeal process. The rationale is because this is the first year of the communications valuation by the tax department. We expect a significant appeal volume. In addition, the statute requires the municipalities to use the values provided by tax, so the municipality has no duty to defend values they did not set. The department has offered a stipulation agreement template for towns and appellants to use if they wish."
Okay.
The statute is not clear, but our recommendation is that Chair of Select Board or City Council sign the agreement on behalf of the towns. It is a de facto BCA decision.
So in the past, we have valued those up until this,
Yes and no?
okay? And now the state, so I'm assuming the fact they're appealing this, the state upped their valuation?
I'm assuming so, I don't know for sure.
Which is the part that confuses me, because I thought when Lisa came to us maybe
there were-
like a year ago, there was
there were-
concerns that this was actually gonna,
You
the way the state was going to be, evaluating or
Devaluing.
whatever was gonna,
Devaluing.
would really be, make a hit to our grand list,
And
so
this is the
now I'm
only
confused.
one we have.
Okay, so maybe for most people, that was not the case, or most companies, or,
And,
This is only for VTel one.
yep,
Okay.
that's the
So-
only one we've received. And their
And
time
where
is up.
well, I think I know, but where is this VTel one?
Sangamon?
No, I know where it is. I probably shouldn't be taking part in this conversation, I guess, but
Ah, it's on somebody's silo.
it's on my silo.
Oh.
I'm assuming, I
honestly
mean,
don't
it
know.
doesn't, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they have more in town than that or not.
I don't honestly know. I just have a parcel ID number, but I don't, and it's telecom parcel, it says town-wide, so I think it's their
Probably more.
their
than-
telecommunication lines throughout the town. So it's not just a tower, it's whatever they've got for communication lines throughout the town.
I'm gonna recuse myself from any of this at this point.
Careful, you don't hurt yourself over there.
Fall over in the chair.
It's a new chair, it's got brakes maybe.
I don't know.
He's not moving for the first time in 2 months, so it's
Yeah.
kinda hard for him.
Yeah.
So does this take an action by us, or can
You just need to sign.
So-
the chair
all-
can simply sign it?
It says that the chair of the board can sign it. I don't know if you wanna do a motion to sign it.
I'll make a motion, we have the chair sign it.
I mean, if it's
That'll
fine.
Second.
There.
All right, any further questions or discussion? Everybody's fine with, I mean, obviously, it almost doesn't matter
Don't
what our
matter.
thoughts are in this, because
Exactly.
Just sign
so,
it.
all right, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay.
I've logged 4-0 and 1.
Yep.
I know, I mean, I have opinions about how that, but that's not our, it's
Yeah.
not our purview, so, okay. Any questions on the orders or payroll?
Yes.
Okay.
So, we paid for the chassis for the new fire truck?
Yes, that was part of the
I,
agreement.
is it now? I thought it was later, that's
So
not.
we pay for the chassis when it comes in, and then we pay the entire remaining balance once the
Once
truck
it's
is
done.
built.
When is the rest of the truck coming?
About a year and a
Months from
half.
now.
So we're gonna sit on this truck for 20 months?
They're building on the chassis.
Oh,
all
they're
of
building
the
it, they're
Stuff.
doing it on it.
They're doing the
Okay.
fire stuff on the chassis.
20
They're
months?
attaching they're building right to it. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay? There's more. So, what happened to the water truck window?
Caught a stone when I was weed whacking.
Oh,
Oops, the only time I had it up too. It took me almost 3 days to realize it because I rolled it down.
gotcha. The pro detailing on the police car was,
That was to clean the interiors of all of the police cars.
so they did 3? Okay.
So do we put that out to bid or anything?
The detailing, no, because it's a minimum, it's under $1,000 for all 3.
So, along with, so officers aren't expected to keep their car clean? I mean, I'm just asking.
Going forward, I would assume so, but considering the amount of turnover we've had, to ask the ones that were left to clean up from everybody else's messes.
Okay, no, I'm just asking, I'm not,
Yeah, no.
just curious.
It's a tough one. I mean, even I go through in detail, or once a year, just to get them completely clean.
No, I
'cause-
do too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think any of these had been done
They've never
before.
been
Oh, this is I haven't seen this before, so.
No, I don't
okay.
think any of the cruisers had been done. And they asked me, they were like, some of the people that they've been carrying lately haven't been the most savory folks, I think.
So,
Okay, yeah, no, I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah. no.
so our grader ate up $13,000 in repair. Again.
Which grader?
Ours, our regular
Our
one.
regular one,
Our regular one, not our spare one?
not the spare.
So what went on it this time?
5 pages of stuff.
Wow, really?
Who did it this time?
Governor,
Southworth
fuel
Milton,
pump,
Southworth Milton.
fuel tank.
Cat. That's
Governor.
in this one.
says
Fuel.
governor, fuel pump, fuel tank, says maintenance fuel tank. Must have to drain it.
Must have got dirt in it?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
the
What
governor and fuel pump injection on,
What I gathered is a seal went into it, went in it, and they'd gone down before they moved it, decided they'd check the oil. It was after we got it back from the last repair from, don't quote me on this, because it's not.
This is the
my-
oil thing.
But when we got it back from the guy in Rutland, did the repairs, they used it once, parked it, went to go and take it out again, they pulled the dipstick out and diesel was pouring out of the dipstick for the oil. So instead of moving it, called CAT, because figure that's the point where you want to get it done right. And they came down, drained the diesel out, brought it up there, tore everything apart, fixed whatever seals were wrong and whatever else is on there.
yeah, the fuel tank was empty.
But
And then they had to
it's
do,
been at Cat, it was fixed down in Rutland, then it went to Cat to get fixed.
This might be the bill for that one, when it went to CAT.
This is.
No, that was a bigger bill.
Okay,
We've already seen that bill, that was a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
no, this,
Done.
so,
The one down here? You're talking about, or cats?
no, cats we did
When
too.
because somebody overfilled the oil on it, or something, and blew all the seals out of the drives, so they had to
Correct.
redo all those.
Correct, yep.
That was a year ago.
okay. So this was after
So,
that.
did it go back to the guy in Rutland again?
No,
No.
Okay.
no.
Like I said, I might be off, but
This-
it's not really
Okay.
mine.
This one was, so there were 2 invoices. The one that was $6,122.32.
Can you copy
Please.
those for me,
Or
please?
send them over, one or
Yep.
the other. Yeah.
I can, but just so people know, it's transfer pump housing was worn and they disassembled a pump. Brass was found in the fuel from loose camshaft bearing, and then they had to go through and do a bunch of stuff. I will photocopy both of
Okay,
these
so
for both of you after this meeting, but yes, I've got
Yeah.
it all here. And no, the check has not gone out, it's in the vault.
You knew
So
that
the
was
issue-
gonna be a
It's
question.
just,
The issues that were found had nothing to do
With the other
with the
job.
service
With
work that
anything
was
else.
done in Rutland, am I right?
It's
That,
just,
I understood that to be true.
Okay.
Yeah, we asked that question before of Chad, and he said, no, this is something different.
No.
But we poured a lot of money in this.
we have, and it's
Yeah.
finally working.
well,
How old is this thing?
83?
yeah, but you fixed a lot of stuff on it, so, you
Yeah, we've done a
know.
lot of work on it.
I
Well,
know.
let's see how long we go before we have to revisit.
I mean,
Yeah, we'd like to look at it at some point.
Yep,
Yeah, I
I'll
just
give
had
it,
to ask
I'll
that.
give it to you as soon as.
I got one more.
Yep.
I asked this last year. $5,000 for a ladder test?
So that, I knew you were gonna ask that one too, I've got that one too.
My gosh.
That one's
required by our
The ladder
insurance.
truck.
Yeah, but annually, $5,000 every year, that's just
it's
too
a-
much.
But they go through, they
That
go,
the hose and everything?
Company is that
That's
through,
everything,
cause
yeah.
it's.
It's Waterway Twin Tier.
Yep,
Can we go through Bob's cheap ladder testing or something? Because this is way too much.
so
I'm
it's,
fine with it.
so
I was getting,
And doesn't that impact homeowners
It's the only time the price gets
insurances?
extended, right? Is once a year to be checked. How many
It's-
times you use it?
Yeah.
How many times you use
Come
it?
up there
How many
first.
times you use it?
What, these are ground ladders, so they're multiple
Oh,
ladders.
it's multiple
on-
ladders,
on-
it's
Oh, yeah,
not
not-
just the truck.
No,
And
Jerry.
all of the
no,
hose,
so,
their hose beds.
hold on, I can tell you exactly what it covers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
9,580 lineal feet of hose testing,
Okay.
7
Yeah.
hard suction tests, 283 ground ladder testing, I don't know, 283 lineal feet of ground ladder.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
32
by the
different
foot.
heat sensors, and then there's a travel charge on there.
Yep.
So it's not just,
Okay, well, I saw a
Yes.
ladder test.
Yeah,
But to answer your question on our ladder truck, no, that extends a lot more than once a year.
Oh, yeah.
Once a month I would go to, if not more.
You use it once a month, really?
We use it all
And
the
this
time.
is obviously
Training on it,
important.
we're not
Training
training
on
on it. You know,
Yeah.
you
This is
get
important
every structure
safety.
fire rolls out the door too. If I'm going on a roof, but I got
Federal
that.
law to do it, so you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking, because when I was in Bridport, we used the ladder truck once the whole time I was
Yeah,
there.
we have 3 more calls.
That
than
was
they
a
do.
long time ago.
It was a long time ago. It was a
Yeah.
Masonic Hall,
Things
so we
have
needed it,
changed.
but
Yeah.
I just gotta ask, 5,000 is,
Oh, yeah,
no,
yeah.
but it covers a lot of.
yeah, I get it.
That was a lot of
Okay,
stuff.
well, when you say ladder,
I'm hoping your descriptions will start getting a little bit better on what it's
yeah,
covering.
I gotta ask. I did
I know.
last year too, so,
Yep, okay.
I'm done.
All right.
Sorry, but that's.
Anything else with orders? That was it? Anybody else? Okay. Okay, let's recess select board and open as liquor board. And it's retroactive.
Yeah.
These are, I mean, and that's just like that's like at the
So
state level? Is this where this gets held up?
it was kind of both. I was not in charge of the food truck catering
Yep.
this year, and we had too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And Erin reached out to Bill, and she's like, "Am I still doing this?" And Bill's like, yeah, you're definitely doing it, and you're doing the beer garden too." And she's like, "Okay, I'm getting the permit done right now."
Okay, no, that's
'Cause
fine. I
it
just
slipped
yeah.
through.
Yeah, I just, sometimes it happens and it's just,
Yep.
it's after the fact and,
We're really trying.
yeah,
ahead
yeah.
of time.
And they've done multiple events,
Yeah, they've
in
been fine.
Pittsford and no
Yeah.
issue,
No
so,
issues. Yep.
none, so. if I could-
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any further questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. And if I can have a motion to exit liquor board to go back into,
So move.
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And then, is there any other, business, any other outstanding business? Anything anyone would like to mention before before I take a motion to go in executive
I'm
session?
just looking at the last, I didn't see this other list of
Sorry.
payables. Which tree removal is this from Lear?
So that is 2 full days of 3 different roads in town, taking down multiple. We may be getting reimbursed from that from a grant. We're not 100% sure. We're
Okay, that was the
waiting.
only question I had that one. I'm all set with thank you.
So where is Lear out of?
Rutland.
Oh.
Oh. He was less expensive than a normal person and did probably twice as many trees, by what I was told, and did a really good job. Greg was very happy with him, so if Greg was happy with him. that
And
says
Greg wasn't up
something.
the
Greg's
tree.
happy, we're all happy.
Good for 2 days.
Yeah?
And that's just Alicia.
That one's just Alicia.
Tom, that's just Alicia.
Who is the new bookkeeper?
Her name is Melissa Webb.
Okay, I just realized, all of a
know
sudden, I was
Melissa.
just looking at, Corey's final check here, or what final hours, and I was like, oh my gosh, we didn't even, I didn't even.
She's
know.
starting on Monday.
Okay, great.
Not necessary that I
Well,
sign
no,
these,
no.
am I right?
Sorry?
Is it not necessary that I sign these?
I think you're gonna have to sign with your
Oh,
left hand.
No, you
shoot.
don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't
You
have
make an
to.
X.
You don't have
Yeah,
to.
You can just scribble.
No, you don't
You don't
have
have
to.
to.
what
Put a
it's gonna
DA
be.
or something.
Just make an X.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Listen, you're only supposed to mess up your non-writing hand, not
Yeah,
your
I
writing
tried.
hand.
Either that or be ambidextrous. Come on. Hurry up.
Hold on.
Well, you were pushing them on me, so.
Wait, go away for a few months and you're really pushy when you get back.
You don't have to sign
She
that
was
one.
being pushy to me before, so I'm just returning the
That's
favor.
just
Oh,
her.
that's one, right, yeah, we don't have to do that one.
Okay, you don't have to sign
Just her.
that.
You don't have to sign that one.
Oh,
You weren't there.
absent.
And this is,
That's 15.
Cutting it close.
so you,
I was,
Yeah,
oh, you were on Zoom,
he's
right?
on Zoom, this is on
for
Zoom.
most of it.
He's a Zoomer.
Till he had to go eat.
Yeah.
Well, Joel, I had to go eat and then I was a few minutes late getting there, so.
Just on that one? Yeah. that's the one. Hey, Alicia, before we adjourn,
Yeah.
do we need to discuss the library meeting? I just got a text from somebody that,
It wasn't on the agenda.
We can't, yeah, it's not on the agenda. I mean,
no,
if-
it isn't.
We could go back to public comment, maybe. I don't know if we can do that legally or not.
I don't
Select
know.
board comment.
I don't know.
Somebody
Just-
was there to comment on
I
it.
just got a text from a person that, like, got the agenda from the meeting, so I'm wondering if that was something we were supposed to, I don't know.
Or is that the agenda for tomorrow night's meeting, because they're holding a special meeting tomorrow night.
You are correct, Dan. I need to look at that August 6th.
But that's,
Never
that's
mind.
that's a closed meeting tomorrow night, isn't it? Yeah.
Let me see. It says special meeting, but it does not say executive. So I guess I'll just make the announcement. There is a meeting at the McCurry Library, 6:30 tomorrow night, August 6th.
Emergency meeting?
Yeah, it's listed as a special meeting, I think. So just to make that announcement.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So
That
just
was
so everybody knows.
24 hours is emergency.
That has to be an emergency meeting if it's less than 24
Well, I don't know when it
hours.
was posted. They just sent it to me.
I
so-
think
Okay.
just this afternoon, from what I'm understanding.
Oh, okay. Then maybe.
So, are members of the public allowed at this meeting or not?
Yeah, this is not an executive. It's a special meeting or an emergency. Absolutely is open meeting.
I would say the
Somebody
public
wants to go,
could
they have
attend.
Yeah.
to let us in.
Yes, yeah. The executive is only the one that
The
can.
other night, they were talking about, the purpose of the meeting is to go over the bylaws, correct?
Nope,
No,
Dan, this
this
is
is
something
totally
completely
different.
different. I'll fill you in.
Yeah. Something different.
So then if it's not executive,
It's not
it's gotta be
executive.
an emergency meeting. Right?
Well, you can have a special meeting if they warn it in time, right?
Special
they haven't.
meeting is 24 hours.
4 hours.
Emergency meeting is
Emergency.
anytime.
Any-
Right,
Anytime.
emergency
Anytime.
meeting still needs to be warned, but it doesn't have the same anytime
Right.
You can warn it
constraints.
2 minutes
Yeah,
before.
right, exactly.
So this is a special meeting and they will be available by Zoom. So
Okay,
I'll send this to Ann. You have a copy of this already?
I'm sure there's probably one sitting on my phone
Okay.
and in my inbox.
Just want to let you know that I think that's what we were
Is
supposed to
this
do.
Thank
going to
you.
be put on like some kind of media where members of the public would know about this?
For the
this meeting,
library?
so
I mean, that's up to the library. The
That's up
library
to
would
the
have
library
to,
board. We have no say over the library board.
I'll forward it to you anyway, Ann, just so you have it. That's all I got.
all right, well, thank you for bringing that up.
Just popped up.
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
There's many ongoing issues down there.
Oh, my gosh. Well then, if I could please have a motion to go into executive session in accordance with 1 V.S.A. 313A, where premature general public knowledge would clearly place the municipality or person involved at a substantial disadvantage to discuss the appointment, employment, or evaluation of a public officer or employee, provided that a public body must make the final hiring or appointment decision and explain its reasons for the decision in open meeting. 1 V.S.A. 313A3 to include the town manager.
So moved.
Anyways, did you have anything that you wanted to say before we go into executive?
Well, just since
Can we do this?
Well, that's what I had asked just I had just asked if
Thought
there.
she wanted to say something,
Can you
so.
close this out and get me the time they go in?
I gotta go. There's things that I don't know how many people know, but there's stuff we were not told on Monday night that maybe is some of what this meeting is about tomorrow night, I don't know. But it's important. It's important stuff.
I know, sorry not to make the meeting, I was out of town, but I think it's good that people I think it's good that people are going to the meetings now.
If people know there's gonna be a meeting tomorrow night, more people would want to attend, but unless I came here tonight, I wouldn't know this meeting was gonna be tomorrow night.
Right.
Okay, can we, is it, It's not an executive meeting, so it's not closed.
So it's open
It's
to
a
the public.
special meeting open to the
I
public.
guess, that's what I
It
didn't,
says,
And do you know if Steve knows if some of us show up that they have to let us in?
by law.
Or could-
By law, they have to
They
let
have
you
to
in.
let you
Open
in, Yeah.
Could you guys, like, maybe send them a message reminding them of that they have to let us in if we want to go?
They can't close it, so.
Can't close it.
As far as I'm aware, they're planning on having it open tomorrow night.
yeah, okay.
It is.
Yeah, that, so Dorothy, that was, because it wasn't on our agenda, we would have to discuss it at a subsequent meeting. And then we could, the select board could put that on, on the agenda for an upcoming meeting and discuss
Anything
that.
pertinent to the library, next meeting, it should be on our agenda if somebody wants to discuss
Yeah.
what's going on at the library.
But we couldn't just send a letter right now, like we can't take action on something that wasn't on the agenda, so.
So it could be put on the Facebook page, right?
On McClure's, yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can and it should be, I mean, they
It should
should be properly warning
Yeah.
everything, but that's not our,
It
it's not
very
our job to
likely
do that.
is,
Okay.
but I don't have my phone on me to check it.
Move to vote.
All in favor, say aye.
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 All right, well, thank you, that ends the open, portion of our meeting.